Yeah. I'm getting pretty good at this tech stuff, girls. I think Mads has been amazing helping me. Oh, I think we just lost Di. She must have pressed some other buttons. All right. Okay, why didn't Facebook work? The live stream service is provided. You do not have permission to live stream. Okay, Mads, it's coming up and saying that I do not have permission to live stream into my page. Chelsey G Lymphatics, go live. All right. Serves me right for bragging. Okay, live on Facebook. Live on Insta's working. And let's try again. BooB CamP, July. Timeline to my page. Chelsey G Lymphatics, go live. Oh, now it's thinking. Now it's working. Phew. What happens with Facebook is, I think it's like when you book a flight, like Webjet or one of those flight websites where you can only get like a couple of minutes to press the button. Wonderful. All right, so we are now live in Facebook. We have got some beautiful ladies joining us live in Zoom, and we are live on Instagram as well. My name is Chelsey Jean. I am a naturopath, sports therapist, the designer of the Chelsey Jean Lymphatics range, free thinker, mum, friend, daughter, and all of those things that a lot of you are as well. And I'm really happy to have you all join me, or get this out of the way, live here tonight, July, in our BooB CamP, halfway through the year. And I know that halfway through the year can be a little bit daunting for a lot of us, because it's like, holy crappers. It's like all those New Year's resolutions, all those things that I said that I was going to do this year, and we're halfway through. Well, don't worry, you still got half the year to get to all of those things. It depends on how you look at things. And a lot of you are joining me new, not knowing anything about the lymphatic system. So you're going to have so many different ways to discover on how to feel so much better. And for those who are joining me, have been joining me every month for all of the years that we've been doing this, thank you so much for always continuing to support me and joining your friends to the group as well, because let's face facts. You are not going to hear about this in mainstream media. You're not going to hear about how you can help yourself without pharmaceuticals, without taking pills, just by using your hands. Now, if I could pass my hands through the screen and get my hands all over you, like, I wish that I could, but the best I can do is offer you my gloves, and then you take the gloves and you pop in your hands and you do exactly what I'm going to teach you over the next couple of nights. So what is happening in BooB CamP over the next 3 nights? Tonight we are doing lymphatic education, so learning all about the lymphatic system. Tomorrow night we are learning the what to do's, the how to do's, the step-by-step instructions, how to change your life and how to detox your body through the lymph. And then Wednesday night we have Amber joining us. Now, Amber is a spiritual coach. She is so good at astrology and at crystal reading, all of those things. Like, she's my woo-woo lady. And she's going to talk about all of the chronic illnesses, the things that she's seen in the stars, and then how that also is related to our lymphatic system. And you know, after spending some time with her, it's super interesting. And it allows me to sort of take a breath every now and again, because she'll say, Chelsey, your fifth house is in the this, and this is in the Mars, and that's in Uranus, and all these things are happening. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, that makes sense to me. So she's going to be on here live on Wednesday night. So please make sure to stay tuned for the next 3 nights. Right. So all the things that the lymphatic system does. I've been pretty lucky lately. I've been up on stage speaking to lots of different groups talking about lymphatic health. And even though I've been doing this for years and years and years, I can still walk into a room and not a lot of people know about the lymphatic system. So, you know, tell me some things, like when you think about the lymphatic system, or when did you even start to think about the lymphatic system? Like, were you introduced into this group thinking, okay, I know nothing about lymph? Or was it, oh yeah, like I'm scared of getting cancer. I know that's got something to do with the lymphatic system. You know, there are so many different reasons that people come into this group, but I don't want you to be scared of the lymphatic system. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed that I've come up with this sequence here. I don't want you to think that you're going to get it wrong. All right, we've got so many different things to be overwhelmed with. I want you to know that this is quite easy, that you can do this sequence. And I just want it to make a little bit of sense to you about why brushing your body following this sequence is going to make a difference in your life. So when you join our group, when you join our BooB CamP group, I do ask you like a question, and I ask you, what is your body trying to tell you? Yeah. So I'm going to share what some other ladies have told me. What is their body telling you? So Elizabeth, it's generally in pain. Lisa, it's time for a change. Alison, it's blocked, stagnant fluid, and lots of waste and no energy. I need to get things flowing efficiently again. Amanda, it's tired. Charlotte, to move. Kylie, it needs help. Diana, listen, woman, I'm tired of being in pain. Listen, woman, when are we going to start listening? And when, at what point do we then say, hey, I'm going to make a change? Because I've been listening to some ladies in clinic and they've been telling me, one, it can be a little bit overwhelming of knowing what to do with their health because there are so many things to do. Two, they're a little bit scared to find out. They're scared to go to the doctor and get some tests done because, like, we know that 80% of people do have a chronic illness after the age of 50. I think it's after the age of 60, it's 2 chronic illnesses, something like that. So people are scared to get a diagnosis because, you know, what we're seeing, you know, we're not seeing lots of good health, are we? So people are scared to find out, overwhelmed. But what we can do, you know, is start somewhere, and that's by listening to what your body is trying to tell you. So if you do have some fluid built up in your legs, in your knees, after a day of sitting all day at a desk, we can help. If your legs, if your hips get really sore standing all day, you know, we can help. Feeling stressed, what happens when you're stressed? Anxiety, you get all tucked over like this, you know, we can definitely help with that too. So it all comes down to the lymphatic system. So things like, I'm going to read them off the list here. Low energy, definitely related to the lymphatic system. Weight gain, sleeping problem, hormonal imbalances, chronic pain, stress, digestive problems, you know, the way that you see yourself when you look in the mirror, joint stiffness. But all of those things are all related to lymphatic health, you know. And when it comes to health, most middle-aged women, you know, what are they scared of in life? It's this loss of independence. It's maybe having to rely on someone, maybe having to ask for help. It's those types of things that we're scared of. We're scared of losing our mind. We know that we're going to lose our mind a little bit when we go through menopause and all the different mood swings and changes and different things. But dementia, the #1 killer of women, it's a toxic buildup in the brain. And can we help with that? Yeah, we can definitely help with that, and illnesses and things. So what I want you to gain from tonight is to know that by doing this easy sequence, pushing the 15 liters of lymph, that's right, you have 15 liters of lymph in your body, you have 5 liters of blood. So this 5 liters of blood gets pumped around your body via you breathing and your heart beating, and you're an electrical, like we are a battery. Our body is a battery, okay? We have that beat, electrical beat. That's why the paddles work, to get our hearts going again. We are an electrical being, and that's where a lot of our frequency healing and that whole vibe thing comes in too. But that's with the head stuff. So when it comes to our lymphatic system, we have 15 liters of lymph, which is a lot of lymph, and a lot of that will just slowly leak out of your capillaries, like each day, and then gets taken up. About 4 liters of this then gets taken up of this lymph fluid, and it needs to be cleaned because it's the dirty lymph. It needs to be cleaned before going back into circulation again. What does it need to be cleaned of? What are the different things that are in your body that that create a bit of a mess? Toxins, mold, cancer, pathogens, perfumes, poisons, all of the different sprays that are on our food and in our gardens, pharmaceutical drugs, fake hormones, plastics, everything that's in our water. All of those things have to be filtered out. So one, we can look at stop putting all the excess toxins in to our body, because our skin just picks it up. Our skin is an amazing sponge. Anything that you put on it is going to be absorbed into your body, right? Anything that you put on it. So be very careful and very mindful of not only what you're breathing in, but also what you're putting on your skin, as well as eating. Yeah. So all of these toxins come swimming around in your body. And if you are not flushing them out properly, what's going to happen? You're going to end up a bit of a toxic mess. Yeah. So we have these lymph nodes around our neck area. Have you heard of lymph nodes? We've got all of these lymph nodes. I might turn the comments on here so I can actually see. Okay. Hello, Fiona. Hi, Sharon, watching on Facebook. Sharon, I've been telling my doctor for 3 years now that my legs are in pain. I can't stand or walk more than for 5 minutes without chronic pain, but nothing has worked to make it better. A new friend oh, thank you. Okay, yes. Claire, hello, beautiful. If we don't eliminate, we accumulate. Yes. Hey, Susie. Yeah, so that's right. So all of these different toxins that we're putting in into our body, I know that we have this thing, we go, oh, I'll start on Monday. I'll take care of that later on. Please start taking care of that now. Really, it does make a really big difference. All right, so we have 15 liters of lymph in our body, and it collects a lot of these wastes all the time. Everything that you eat into your belly, into your digestive system, you've got 300 nodes like sitting in your belly. You've got another 300 odd sitting in your neck and sitting like around your chest. And that's probably the only area that the doctor will look if that's puffy or inflamed, like around these lymph nodes, around the glands at the top here. Now, if they are inflamed and up and swelled, that means that they can't keep up with the toxins that are coming to it, and they're dealing with some really heavy crap. So what do you do when your lymph nodes are working really hard and they are inflamed and there is a backup? You need to rest. You need to stop putting the chemicals in and the toxins in and the poisons on your body, and be able to help your body get rid of that accumulation and support your immune system. So how do we support our immune system and our lymphatic system, and the fluid accumulation and the transportation of the fats? This is all the things that the lymphatic system does for you. And isn't it surprising that we don't know much about it? Why have us Australians missed out on sharing this, like, down through the generations? I know that the Chinese know more about the lymphatic system. I know that the Brazilians definitely know more about, the Brazilian women know lots about the lymphatic system. More European ladies know about the brushing and how to brush their body, and that is passed down through the generations. So it's my hope that all of you join me in passing this down to your daughters and to your sons, because we're not getting any healthier. The world is becoming a toxic mess. Babies are born with over 300 different toxins in their body, just being born. You know, they don't have to get ticks of approval anymore for all this toxic mess that's put into our food under different labels, under different names. You know, they get told not to put that in, so they just change the name and still put it into the food. If you can't pronounce it, you know, why are we putting it in? It's you know, it's really hard. So these lymph nodes are situated in areas where there are joints. Okay, so around our elbows, around our wrists, around our neck, around our abdomen, our knees, and our hips, and our ankles all have these lymph nodes, these collection ducts. Think of them like a toilet. That's where the body takes all of the wastes to, all the pathogens, all the baddies go to these lymph nodes. And your lymph nodes are amazing. I was talking to a beautiful nurse today on the phone, and ex-nurse. Isn't it funny how we have a lot of ex-nurses in our group? And I get to chat to a lot of ex-nurses who know the system backwards and who just can't do the system anymore. Yeah, they just can't do it. They've seen, yeah, okay, there's certain things I can and can't say live. So it's really important that you take this information, because this is just information as I see it as a naturopath and being in health for lots of years, and I talk to a lot of people. So just take this information and see what works for you. But all of these toxins, all this accumulation, all of these viruses, pathogens, all come into your lymph node areas. Now your white blood cells, your immune system, then gets to go to work. Like, yay, I get to break down this shit. Yay, I get to attack all these baddies and do my job. And it does it really, really well on the things that it knows how to break down. But different chemicals, they take a little bit longer. So, you know, just make sure that you can keep an eye on how many chemicals, as we're saying, that you're putting into your body. Charmaine reminds me, years ago in Russia, I explored a sauna which dried oak branches for patting over the body, usually done to each other. Now I realize it was lymphatic care. Yeah, the hitting with the brush. How amazing is that, Charmaine? Kaz, I spoke to you last week, getting the pack. Please explain lipedema. Yes, I can definitely explain lipedema. Yes, as well. If you want anything else for me to talk about, please pop it in the comments too. That would be amazing. I can definitely talk on everything that you'd like. So these lymph nodes, all the rubbish goes to the lymph nodes in the body, and then we drink water, and it's like flushing the toilet and flushing it out. And then the body will take it. The kidneys have to work hard. Your liver has to work hard. Your liver creates new lymph, like healthy lymph. So if your liver is under burden from dealing with excess hormones and stress and alcohol, you know, all of those things, phase 1 and phase 2 liver, won't get into that, but if your liver is overloaded, if you're feeling liverish, you know, you're going to impact your lymphatic system. So you've got your white blood cells. I think I just heard the door. Hello? Are you home already? Okay. It's my number one son. All right. It's funny how you hear the door open. It's like, oh, he's not supposed to be home yet, and I'm live on here. Anyway, so yeah, so flushing out those lymph nodes, always. Can we just understand that you are always going to be cleaning your body? Always going to be cleaning. And the lymphatic system is flushing out the waste. It's moving toxins, you know, around. It is moving all of the good things around. So your fat soluble vitamins, vitamin A, D, E, K, CoQ10. So it's responsible for moving hormones around. What happens? How does it slow down? How would this lymphatic system slow down? Let me know in the comments. So it's going to slow down from wearing, blockages, definitely. So it's going to slow down from being overworked and underpaid. It's going to slow down, clogged by toxins, stress. What happens when you're stressed? Does everything go tight? Is anything going to flow through a stressed body and tight muscles like that? No. Lipedema, really hard to flow through lipedema. So I spent some time at the lipedema conference down in Melbourne this month. Was it this month? Earlier on this month. And amazing speakers. We learnt all about the importance of food. We learnt the importance of movement. We learnt how there is still lots of studies going on. And for something that affects 1 in 10 women, there is jack shit that we know. That's what we do know. There's jack shit that we know. So it is a condition where the tissue gets all matted up and congested and congealed, which makes it really hard for anything to flow through. We know that this happens normally at a hormonal time, and there's normally a major stress that comes along with it. And this, you will see it affect women mainly in the hip area and in the thighs area. So these, if it's not caught early, you will see it progress bigger and bigger and bigger. And then they have the smaller ankles as well. So it's not something that you can change dramatically and drastically if it is quite chronic and severe and really matted up harsh. But remember that there is good tissue as well as the diseased tissue, and it is that good tissue that we can make pliable by using the gloves and moving that tissue and keeping that tissue healthy. That's what we can do. So catching it early, really important. It is really sore. It can be sore to touch and hard to move, stiff in the joints. But it was really great going down to the conference, learning the different things. So like some of the things we learnt was with diet, that it is good to have 5 hours in between eating. So your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, really making sure you are getting the right combination of protein, fats, and carbohydrates into your diet, but those 3 in the right proportion, 5 hours apart. Movement, super important. Stress, keeping the stress low, using the other, compression devices. They did talk a lot about stockings. I'm not a massive fan of stockings, but I would prefer people to be stocking free if they can, and that they can, because we have a lot of women who are stocking free using the gloves and using our CJ & Co compression as well. Less movement, definitely. So sitting all day isn't going to help anybody, right? Surgeries. Fiona, you could come on here and do bloody BooB CamP for me. Surgeries, definitely. Anywhere you have surgeries, if you have had any breast surgery, talking about that, did you see the talk that I did with Jess from Advanced Thermography? Did you see that I did my thermography live for you guys? So yeah, it's very interesting, the information that's coming through now on the dangers of mammograms. And I have put some information in here in the BooB CamP group about the dangers of mammograms and the false positive results of the cancer diagnosis, and you know, some other radioactive and different things. I personally would never have a mammogram, and that's the good thing about this group, right? That's a good thing about learning alternatives, because not a lot of you knew about thermography as an alternative to mammogram. Not a lot of you know that you can brush your body and help your lymphatic systems. There's lots of things that we're offering alternatives to, just for you to have a look at, just for you to know, just so you've got some informed, some information that you can then research, please. Like, find out, have a look, and whatever I'm talking about, please research it and have a look and see how it feels for you. Susie, wearing bras and tight undies. I hope everyone has got their bra off. Letting the girls have a bit of a wiggle and a jiggle and a shake. Yay, Carolyn. My kit arrived a few days ago. I feel better already. I love the magnesium spray. I put it on my little one too. Absolutely, yes. Cool. Yeah, so Caroline, watch the thermography talk that I did with Jess, and then pop your question in with that, because she's the expert there on thermography. Awesome. So all of these things stop the lymphatic system from working, from moving and flowing, and it's a really slow flow. This fluid is a really slow flow, and by stimulating this lymph, by telling it that you are loving your body healthy, by moving with your glove, okay, using your glove, and we're going to run through all of the hows tomorrow night, by using your glove and stimulating your body, it seems too easy. So all of you ladies who have been doing this for a little while, does it seem too easy? Does it seem a little bit gimmicky? Because it's really easy. One of the things that I'm encouraging you to do is a 2-week challenge of using your gloves. Now, if you need me to hold your hand through this, I'm quite happy to do that. Would you like me to go live every day in BooB CamP with my gloves and doing the sequence? Yeah, because once you start, it just has to be the way that you start your day. If you can set your day up, if you can just really set your day up by using your gloves, I promise you that you will feel better. Probably not straight away, because you could have some side effects. But I promise you, if you use your gloves every day, I'm even happy to have a competition and give a prize. Does anyone like prizes? Who likes prizes? I'm happy with prizes. Ellen, I love your gloves. My friend Leanne gave them to me. Yes, thank you, because that's what good friends do. Vibration plates. Tina, love vibration plates. Perfect. But the best thing for the vibration plates is to lay down and have them underneath your legs. Like I like having them lay down. Amber uses hers every single day, and we're going to hear from Amber on Wednesday, talking through a little bit about her story and the gloves. Kaz, absolutely. I never follow through, so this will help me when, yes, all right. Prizes, Deb loves prizes, yay. I'd love to try one of your lymphatic massages, work full-time and weekends. Yes, so we have weekends on, yes, we do open on Saturdays, yes. Okay, all right, so we'll have to come up with a prize. Larissa, I need to get back on the horse, yes. All right, so let's get in here. Let's get in here every day. Let's get into BooB CamP every day and use our gloves. And we're going to do this lymphatic system because it's the easiest thing you can do. It's not, I am not joking. I never thought, I'm just going to be honest here. It's like inventing a Post-it note, right? Easiest thing. Bit of paper, a little bit of sticky thing on the back. Easy. Right? Brushing your body, just like you brush your teeth. It's this easy. Can we stop overcomplicating everything? Can we please stop overcomplicating everything? Can we just make it easy and you brush your body every day? No matter what, it is a non-negotiable. We brush our body every single day. Yeah? Everyone happy to join me? Yep, need to get into it. Is yoga good for me? Yes, yoga is definitely good for you. Sponges are back in stock. Yes. Mads, can you please check with Nina to make sure that she can add the sponges back into stock? Yes. Amber, very easy and changed my life already. Thank you. What reason do you like the vibration plates? Okay, so vibration plates, anything that is going to move your body. So hold on, I just got to close my door. Oh, when you're too loud. Okay. Boys. Anybody else got boys at home that can be a little bit annoying? All right, vibration plate, anything that's going to move your body. So let's talk about some things. So we've got our whole body here. We've got our lymphatic system, which is all of the fluid. All of the fluid in your body working around and around and around. Now, it has to come up to your heart and drain into your heart here. We wear bras, stops the flow. We don't breathe deep, it stops the flow. We get stressed, it stops the flow. We wear tight undies, it stops the flow. We have breast surgery, we have lymph nodes removed. You know, one of the nurses that I was talking to on the phone today, she's like, Chelsey, there's this whole removing of lymph nodes, like it's ridiculous. And I said, yeah, I'm glad that you agree with me. Because when the lymph nodes are removed, we do have a higher chance of getting lymphedema because it's less nodes for the body to be able to take the waste to and to be able to deal with the waste. So we are going to have a buildup of lymph when we get lymphedema. Oh, I better have a look at more chat box. Can you use the spiky side of the gloves, then sauna, then shower, then the magnetic side? Yes, absolutely. Kristen? Yeah. So use the spiky side. We can cover this tomorrow, but use the spiky side of the glove, dry skin, because then you're getting rid of all of the, isn't it funny? I can just think of my glove and go like this, and my whole body is doing a lymphatic flush. Normally, I just have to hear the noise. And I've even got the hair standing up on my head. So I'm just going to have to go into BooB CamP and go like this, girls. That's all I need to do to brush my body and get this lymphatic system moving. All right. So the vibration plate, anything that's going to get your body moving, anything that's going to get the microcirculation going. So the things that get your Carolyn, I'm so surprised how easy it is. I used the sponge in the shower too. Wonderful. With the same sequence. I was tired the first few days, but I made the commitment to myself. Yes, you will feel shitty after the first couple of days. You can. Ellen, it's amazing how fast and it activates so quickly. This is the thing. It works so quickly. It really does. So the signs of a sluggish lymphatic system: tiredness, inflammation, slow healing, autoimmune diseases, aches and pains, swelling, hormonal problems, weight gain, cellulite, headaches, memory loss, swollen glands, lymphedema, lipedema, cancer, stress, skin rashes, all of those things. And please don't worry if you think you're doing it wrong. I'm going to teach you all of that tomorrow night. Exactly the right sequence on what to do. Now, we do have a Lymphatics Alive workshop, and it's probably too late. It's coming up on Thursday, this Thursday. It's probably too late to come in person, but if you would like to join online, you definitely can join online. It's a whole day with Tia Brennan and myself learning all about this, learning all about the lymph, learning how to do it on people, how to do the massage as well. So if this is something that you are keen, if you might be a beauty therapist, massage therapist, doctor, physio, and if you're keen to add this to your list of services and learn more about the lymph for your patients, because why wouldn't you? How can you not incorporate detoxification and lymphatic health into your therapy, into what you teach? So we do have that that workshop. Okay, so Fiona, I didn't think it was doing much for me. I've not done it for a few weeks now and feel like poo. Yeah. Yes. Yes, the next workshop is in November. We've already opened up the tickets for that, and you can register for that, Ellen, as well, the one in November too. So yeah, you can join our Lymphatics Alive workshop coming up this week. All right, so the things that you can do to improve your lymph, definitely the body brushing that we're going to teach you how to do tomorrow night. Breathing deep, getting on those wiggle boards, moving your body. Now, I don't care if you are, whatever it takes for you to move. If it's, the best way to start? The best way to start is music. Put on some music, right? Because then you're gonna move your body, then you're gonna have a smile on your face. And when you are coming from a plate, like when you're happy, it definitely is going to get your lymph moving. Where do we do it, Louise? So we are in Brisbane. So if you can come in person, we're in Brisbane, but otherwise you can join online via Zoom. Fibromyalgia and lymph. Yeah, so definitely fibromyalgia is a name that is used when they don't know. It's a whole mixture of a lot of things. It's all toxic. Anything that is an accumulation of toxins, fibromyalgia, I would definitely start with lymphatic detoxification. This is the one thing that you can do that affects every system. Yeah, it affects every system. So we have to, now when we're doing this lymphatic drainage, like it is important to make sure bowels are working properly, because we have to be able to get rid of this waste. So the waste is going to go out through pooing, right? Through your bowels, through your kidneys, like weeing, your urine, through your breath, through your skin, through sweat. Saunas are so important, to start doing. You're going to see so much information come up about saunas. My energy cocoon, I can't wait to share with you very, very soon. We've got our energy cocoon in clinic here in Capalaba. I've got one at home. Mum's got one at her house. Wendy has hers in Shepparton. So if you want to join, if you're down that way, you can go and have a session in Wendy's. energy cocoon, but making sure that we've got ways of our body can eliminate the waste. So yeah, definitely vibration, helping. So the creams, the castor oil, in the creams, the frankincense, like all of the different ingredients that we're going to go through tomorrow night, with any adhesions, we don't really feel our bodies anymore. And getting back to what we said at the start, what's your body trying to tell you? And why do we wait for it to kick us in the guts before we listen? Come on, ladies. Like, I know that it's typical of most women are going to put themselves last. Maybe you don't want to know that if there is something chronically wrong, wrong. Will you be doing? No, we don't travel around doing the Lymphatics Alive workshop. You can do it online. Now, if you join online, so just say you want to find out about do our Lymphatics Alive workshop, you can join the online this time and join us on Thursday. And then that gives you a free ticket to the next in-person one in November. Okay, so you can do it online this time, and then you can come free. That includes to the next in-person one in November. So we do like to be really fair when it comes to that. So what are the different things all the other things that you can do? Hey, Pam, love the cream, Amber. I know you do. Something that got you to move away from your coconut cream, your coconut oil. I didn't think anything would. So things that you can do to help your lymphatic system flow better. Let's write them all in. Let me know. What are the things we can do to create better flow and help our lymph? Let me know in the comments. All right. Drinking water, massive one. Drinking water. And once again, it's the easy things. Yeah. Drinking water, movement, moving your body, sleeping, resting. Why is sleeping and resting important? Because that's how our lymphatic system, the drainage pathways of our brain, detoxify. So definitely sleep and rest. De-stress, absolutely. Rebounder, yes. Exercise, gloves. Use the gloves, less dairy. Yes, dairy is a big clogger of the lymphatic system. What other things? And what are our anti-inflammatory foods? So good leafy greens, low sugars, all the proper seeds, avocado, those types of really good food. Low acidic foods, so more alkaline foods. Dancing, going to gym, playing, helping your liver, healthier diet, rest, repairs. Yes, definitely. All of those things that we know. Okay. Yeah, Jackie, brushing, moving, lots of water, clean diet, proper rests. It does make a really big difference. So I tell you what we're going to do. Oh, you're all encouraging me to do something. What is jamu juice? Turmeric, honey, yes. Yeah, turmeric, super good as well. Berries, yeah, all of those things, because we have to get the lymph up, all the way up to here. What's something else we can do? We can put our legs up the wall. If you are stuck sitting all day, beat your chest, turn in light bulbs, deep breath, get up and get a glass of water. You're going to have to make these changes, ladies. Seriously, you're going to have to make them now. And can I just be a little bit honest with you? So what we're noticing, and I don't even know why, and I hope you can all be honest back with me, is that we're not putting our health up here as it should be. Do you know what we're putting up here more? How we look in the mirror. Have we had our lips done? Are we going to get our boobs done? Is there a bit of cellulite showing here and there? It's all of these vanity things that are on how we look on the outside is definitely showing up more, talking to people, not what's going on the inside. And when people are getting some chronic health diagnosis, it's like, oh, well, you've got to die of something. Oh, well. And I don't know if you're seeing the same thing, but it's really concerning. It's really concerning to me. I don't understand. Hopefully we can change these things. And so that brings me to a big decision. I haven't run my body wisdom course for a couple of years. And there's been a couple of reasons for that. It's a commitment. It's a big commitment from my side, is because I take everybody in my body wisdom group under my wing. We become best buddies. I am friends with everyone who has done my body wisdom course. They become, part of my life for the rest of my life. They're like my number one VIPs and they're here in the BooB CamP a lot. So I've decided that I'm going to open up the doors of my body wisdom program again. And I've only decided that today. I spoke this weekend to a group of 100 women, and just to see them all come together and support each other and really want to make a change, I've decided that I'm going to bring the body wisdom back. And so if you are interested, we're going to take 20 women. If you're interested in learning some more, we're going to take 20 women on an 8-week program. We're going to start in September. So you've got a little bit of time to get yourself prepared. But it is going to include a team this time. So not just me, it's going to include a team. And we're going to look at the body, the physical body, and we're going to hold your hand through any overwhelm, through any change, through any diagnosis, to whatever's going on in your life, to where you are now, to where you want to be over an 8-week period. So if you are interested in being on my body wisdom team, being in my group, 8 weeks, starting in September, changing your life. We have made a little form to get your information, and I will call you and see if it does fit, if it is going to fit you, and it is going to fit me. All right. If we all happy to work together, you will be getting your hair test done in this. You will be having lots of naturopathic consultations in this as well. We will be looking at your bloods. We'll be doing deep dives into you personally. Plus it is a group 8-week program. And leading into, like, at the end of that, I would love to also offer a retreat where we all come together, because it is important to touch and to feel and to hold and to carry and to share space and bring it all together at the end. So we are going to take 20 women into the Body Wisdom program. If you would love to do it, and the price is going to be, our early bird price is going to be $2,995. Okay, so lots and lots of things included in that. $2,995 for our program. Tamika, I am in. So Tamika, we did your consultation. Pam and I did your consultation together on last week, and I'm pretty sure that you'll let me share this, but you've been through the ringer. You have been absolutely through the ringer. You're not even knowing which way's up. We've had your dad on the phone, your whole family, and then you've walked away and you've gone, Chelsey, I've never had my health explained to me like that before. And now I've actually got steps. And the confidence of this girl when she walked out, I know she's going to nail it. So, darling, yes, so happy to have you. There you go. You can be our number one person joining in our Body Wisdom and our new program. Okay. All right. So, whew, I'm getting a little bit emotional talking about that. All right. So getting back to the lymphatic system, what we're doing is we're helping you change your health with your own hands. Yeah. So you can do this. I'm empowering you to use your gloves every day, following the sequence that I'm going to teach you tomorrow. It's easy to do. It's the one thing, and Amber's going to we'll talk about this on Wednesday. It is the one thing that she did to make a change that then just leads into the next, that then just goes into the next. And before you know it, you look back and you go, wow, look at the changes that I've made just by doing this one thing. Brushing your body, your kid's body, husband's body, everybody is the same. Okay, everybody is the same. Now, if you are ill, if you are on lots of medications, if you're doing this on your elderly family, start off slow, but you can still do this sequence. If you're pre or post surgery, you can still do this sequence. Yeah, it is not hard to do. Then we can add in all of the other bits and pieces into it, because we want to help you if you are not, your bowels aren't working a couple of times a day, if you're not pooing, you know, a lot, we need to get that happening. So then we'll have a look at your gut health as well. If you're if like the stress, believe me, like the chronic fatigue going on, the adrenals, everyone has used their normal fuel tank and they're using the secondary one at the moment, you know, waking up and not even wanting to get out of bed, you know, that's not living. I want you to look forward to something, and draining out the wastes, getting this lymphatic system working for you just might be the answer to that. Now, competition-wise, Mads has just reminded me, please follow along on Instagram. Now, if you don't follow our Instagram page, like we have a bit of fun on there. So you'll see in stories as well all the different things that we do. And there is a competition to win a special bundle. So if you invite 2 friends to the Instagram page, then we do add you to the list, and we have a winner every month of the special bundle. Form link not opening, Mads. So can anybody else let us know if the link is working to filling out the Body Wisdom form? And then we can go from there. Mine's working. So Brianna's is working, Jack. All right. So we might just, sometimes it's what, if you're using Safari, or what program you're using on your computer, and if it needs updating. So if not, Mads will just get your phone number and your details, darling. So don't worry too much about the tech. We can definitely help with that. All right. So lymphatic health, I strongly encourage you all to join me in BooB CamP every day for the next 2 weeks. All right. Every day for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be brushing our body. So we'll start after tomorrow. So tomorrow, once we all learn the sequence, we'll start after that. So that's pretty exciting. You know, you'll see me in all my pajamas or in my gym gear, doing my lymphatic brushing all of the time. I get censored a lot, so I'll have to put clothes on, but that's okay. And I'd love you to share your videos as well with that. So that's the 3 things that I am going to do. I'm going to make sure that I'm sharing the sequence every single day in BooB CamP. I'm going to make sure that I am drinking my water, because that is something that goes out the window a little bit when in winter. And I am also into grounding at the moment. Is anybody else into grounding? Has anyone got the grounding sheets? Right, so just going out and standing on the earth, that and getting the sunshine. I'm really into that at the moment. So they're the 3 things that I'm doing for that's going to be my commitment for my health. So Insta Sharon is Chelsey_Jean_lymphatics. So I'd love you to share, what are the 3 things, if I'm committing to these 3 things, what are the 3 things that you're going to do, that you're going to commit to as well? It could be lots of things. It could be getting some blood tests, some blood works done to find out where you are now as a start. You know, it could be you're going to put the music on, you're going to dance, you're going to move your body, you're going to do some breathing, you're going to start exercising again. You're going to go and visit some elderly people and show them how to do the lymphatic drainage, because that's, you know, fantastic for community service. If you saw somebody in the shops, now that you've learned a little bit about lymphedema, lipedema, things, if you saw somebody in the shops and start off a conversation, are we brave enough to say, you know, have you heard of lipedema? Because not a lot of women have. We have client after client come in and I have to ask them, you know, have you heard about lipedema? And like, no. And then I explain what lipedema is, and then you see them look at you and go, do you think I could have that? You know, it's massive, and I need your help. I need your support. Okay, so the grounding sheets, I'll put a link in to the ones that were recommended for me. Yeah, I'd love everyone to share where they get their grounding sheets from, if they've liked that. Okay, link worked on your phone. Awesome. Okay. All right, so everybody, and using your compression range as well. So we'll be running through that tomorrow night. So, okay, so please do the things. Let's all start together. That's why we're here. We're a community. We're going to learn and educate each other. We really have a great community in BooB CamP. We have lots of health professionals, you know, in there with beautiful advice to help. So it's not just me. And, you know, please, like I said, do some research and find out the things. But drinking your water, you know, to do that. Eating a little bit healthier, you know, you can do that. Tomorrow night, we're going to talk through candida. Oh, anyway, while we're here and we've got 2 minutes left and we've got a glass of water, let's all do the spit test tomorrow. So go and get a glass of water like this, ladies, because honestly, you should be doing a parasite gut clean out every 6 months. Get a glass of water, put some glass like this, put it next to you when you go to bed. When you wake up tomorrow morning, I want you to get whatever spit is in your mouth, spit it into the glass of water, put it in the fridge or just put it aside. And then tomorrow afternoon, have a look. If your spit's on the top, you've got candida. If your spit's hanging in the middle, your body's worse with candida. If it's in a big globby down the bottom, then your body's riddled with candida. It can take 3 months to get rid of that, that infection, overgrowth. We've all got candida, but when it escapes your bowel into every other part, that's going to slow you down, and it's going to help. You're going to crave sugars. You're going to have brain fog. You're going to have bloating, all of those things. So that's a really good place to start, because we can talk about that gut-brain connection as well. So do the spit test tonight, and then we can talk through the ways of getting rid of that too. So yeah, candida, Sharon, is definitely, we talk about how good health starts in your gut. If your gut is full of candida and full of baddies, the lymphatic system isn't going to have much of a chance to work its best, and it will just crave sugars. It's like a yeast infection. You can see, get a really white tongue. You can get thrush, all of those things when you have a really bad overgrowth of candida. But the scales will not, metabolism won't work very well unless we can get rid of the candida first. Yes, Celtic salt, definitely. Fiona, I'm a sinker. Yeah, everybody has to have salts. Salts is very super important as well. And we go through all of these things in our Body Wisdom course in detail, and we will have experts joining us each week in the course too, because I'll be asking them and they will say yes to coming in and educating you in our Body Wisdom course. All right. Okay. So thank you, everybody. So if you are in Zoom, we're going to stop the meeting. And if you'd like to ask me any questions one-on-one, I'll stay on here with you in Zoom. For everybody who is on Facebook, big love. Everybody on Instagram, thank you so much for joining in. And I will see you tomorrow night. Big love, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Okay, Mads. So if I turn off this Facebook. Okay. And turn off Insta. Okay. And now share. BooB CamP July 2024. Day 1. Okay. Share. Okay. That's that one done. Now, am I still live anywhere, Mads?
Yeah, I think it's already turned off.
Turned off in Facebook and Insta?
Check.
So
it's turned off, yeah.
Okay. Sally and Yolanda, did you want to have a chat to me about anything? Or have you girls just got me on live? No, they're gone. Okay. Just you and me, Mads?
Oh yeah, yes. In
Wonderful.
Facebook it's not turned off yet, but in Instagram it's turned off.
Oh. Yeah. All right, I might just have to leave meeting. Okay.
Yeah,
see you, darling. Bye.
Bye. Have a great night.